Hey guys, it's Bobby with Melissa Prosser Photography. Today we're going to talk about creating an interactive floor plan. An interactive floor plan that's available to you through your client portal will allow you to basically take photos that we've shot of the property and place them within the floor plan that's also provided to you during your shoot. This is a great way to kind of give your potential buyer a feel of the property. There's other ways to do that with like 3D floor plans and rendered video or actual real-time video walkthroughs, but that's something we'll talk about in another video. So without further ado, let's get to it and I'll show you how to create an interactive floor plan. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into your client portal. So we're going to go into your sign-in area page. We're going to hit check email. It's going to go ahead and log you into the Melissa Prosser brand account, put your password in and sign in and all that good stuff. Very, very normal stuff. So we want to go over to listings, and then you want to select the listing that you actually want to create the interactive floor plan to. So first thing you're going to do is go to the drop down under floor plans, and you're going to scroll down and you will see the create interactive floor plan option. Go ahead and click that. Once you click it, your floor plans will show up. Now at the top of the screen you'll have your drop down menu that kind of shows you which floor plan options you want. Do you want to list them all? Do you want just one floor? Whatever the case. In this one we're going to do all floors of the entire house. So as I'm looking at this, I want to go ahead and select this front deck picture. All I do is click on it and then go over to the floor plan and click on that part of the floor plan. It'll go ahead and drop it in there, and you can move it depending on what you want to do. Now, I always forget, when you go to, you don't have to drag and drop. It's just click, and then you can move it to wherever you want it to be in the floor plan. If you are a very symmetrical person, it allows you to do that. If you don't care, then you just kind of do what you want to do. But I'm trying to make sure that as I create this interactive floor plan, it looks neat and very easy and suitable for a buyer or even my seller to take a look at, so they can be like, oh wow, this is a really neat option. And with all of our sites giving you a floor plan, and you get a property website, this is a great way to help your marketing, other than, obviously when it goes through the MLSs or, it feeds over into Zillow or Redfin or whatever the searches that the customers are using, you can actually send out this property website to, your sphere, or you can send it out to, a bunch of other real estate agents saying, hey, check out my property, right? This is something that, and then that way they can send this property website directly to their clients. I think, again, it's a great interactive way without having to use, like, if you're not using video or you're not using a 3D rendered option. So this is a really beautiful way to supplement your marketing that you don't have to really send a whole lot out. The cool thing about the property website, though, everything that you have with us, whether it's a 3D video, whether it's a regular video, if it's aerial video, if it's a twilight video, all of that stuff is in one spot. So the more and more you use your property website, the more likely you are to get a lot more people, excited and involved in viewing your properties. These are one options that I think are probably underused within, your listing that you guys, get with us. And I really think that, because it's included with your listing, this is the best option to utilize. So again, as we go through here, I'm scrolling through trying to find photos that are going to match this area of the garage. This is the extra building on site. So they already had a 2-car garage, but this is kind of like a 1.5-car garages because they added a sitting room within the garage footprint of itself. But I want to try to showcase, the inside of this little outbuilding, right? It gives you a lot better feel of what you're coming into. So I clicked on this and then I was like, that's not the photo that I want. I want this one. This is going to show me what the option of the foyer looks like. And you're going to be like, oh, wow, this is really cool. This is also their little, I call it more of like the waiting room because it's the room that you go in to before you go into the couch room. That's the sitting room. But again, these are all options that are available to you. You can set up the photos any way you want. You can delete photos by basically right-clicking on it. And when you're done placing the photos, you just do save and exit. And then you can come over here and you can view it on your website. So once you go down here, you kind of look, okay, it's active, based on page, it gives you all these insights and you can go and actually view what it looks like on your property website. Again, this is something that you guys can use for your marketing to your clients, to other real estate agents. Send this out, and this is going to draw traffic to that listing, right? So as I go through here, I'm scrolling around, just looking at everything that's offered. Obviously, the photos. There's some videos on there. There's contact information for your branded website. Now, what I want to do is I basically X'd out to remove all the pictures. But if you look over here, there's a little drop-down menu, and this is going to allow you, again, different floors, different setups for your property. And then you can kind of click on, or your clients will click on, and they'll kind of basically see, okay, where in the house I can view. Again, this is a great option if you're not using like a 3D Zillow tour, if you're not doing a 3D rendered. It gives them a little bit more of a detail to kind of look for. So in other videos, we'll talk a little bit more about, the other portions. And thanks for listening. We'll see you guys in the next video.